trying to find the haunted room in the Queen Mary. Ah.
Oh, how do you turn the screen? I have. So we catch something.
That's why they're all here. They're all here for this first class.
What if it's a ghost?
She's right here in the corners. She's on the hallway. This one, fool.
It's the only room by itself.
It's
No, it's over
It's
there.
the only room by itself, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, this one.
no, it's not.
Dude.
Oh, see, and it has a new number.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, look, it does. It says
There's
experience.
a candle.
Hello? Can I open this
There's a
door?
window?
Yeah.
Why'd you guys do it?
That's freaking
Wait, you want me to open it?
No,
No,
open it.
kidding.
Wait, let me look at it.
Move, AJ.
Wait, it's big.
No, they got
No,
something.
open it. No, why? What happens if you open it?
They got something blocking the room.
They got stuff blocking
I
it.
can't see.
I want to see. Look at though.
They have pictures of
They
it.
have all the other ones.
Oh, see?
Oh, you could hear the thing.
This is
That shit looks haunted.
yeah.
That looks like a big room.
Why is it haunted though?
It looks nice.
It does look nice.
Yeah, go look at me.
Ma gente sube eso ahí en Costa Noche.
What? It looks so pretty, but why is it
Skip just looking
haunted?
down here.
Mom, why is it haunted?
Nothing's here.
Hold on.
Cold or what?
It's not
It's not
cold.
even cold. It's hot,
Hey, Scott O'Brien.
Look, güey, the Titanic. Oh, como el de la, ¿cómo se llama? Unstopables, güey. ¿Cómo dice el güey? Que when you coming down.
It doesn't matter. Go outside. Because we have to come back this way.
There's a lot of them. Oh my god.
Yeah, wait. Old school.
We're at the very top. No, not at the very top. There's still more.
AJ, fruit.
Yeah, it feels nice out here.
Ah, they're gonna keep her?
Yeah. Right there.
Not me.
Thanks, bro.
He's already
He's freaking lost. Lost in the wind.
Yeah?
¿No te daban hacían flash con Winston Churchill. Oh. The World War II. You don't, you went to school.
He didn't graduate.
That movie, The Darkest Hour? So that's the scene where he gets up and he says, nunca pude cara. Yeah, this is all shit. I can't read cursive. Look at that shit.
It's caught. It's caught. It's caught. Caught.
In the death and age of soil, feeding each other, like the trumpet to the utmost of their strength. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight it is wrong.
Down. Cause. It's caught.
Okay. See the water?
It's caught.
Doing a haunted encounter tour.
stories. So let's start back in 1989, where there's a story of some women coming in here to set up an event. Setting up tables and chairs right here. They looked to the other side and noticed that there was a woman wearing a very old dress, sitting in a chair by herself across the way. She wasn't moving, but they really didn't think anything paranormal about it. People come on the ship wearing old clothes all the time, so maybe she just snuck in and she was kind of hiding out a little bit. But the manager walked in right away, saw the woman as well, said to her, "You need to leave, we're setting up an event." She didn't even move at all, didn't acknowledge anyone in the room. So the manager just decided to call security. That phone right there, dialed the number for security. Security wanted a description of the woman, so the manager walked out this way, looked over there. All three people saw her disappear in front of their eyes, along with the chair that she was sitting on. So that's an interesting story right there. You know, very bizarre. Maybe these people witnessed a residual haunting of a third-class passenger. That could be. But there's a lot of stories like that. There's other stories that go on in here. You hear a lot of these stories from housekeepers when they're in here alone, cleaning. They feel a presence around them. I don't know if you guys can feel that there's a curve to the room, right? It curves up this way. So it's already a weird feeling to be in here. But housekeepers often say that when they're in here, they hear sounds they can't explain, see shadows, feel cold spots. I've talked to multiple housekeepers, and they all say the same story, that they have heard that piano playing when there's no one around. Not like a song being played or anything, just like a noise, a key touch or a creak. I talked to a couple housekeepers, they said they've been in here and they've heard that. So that's kind of weird. Not only that piano, but other pianos on board. They're very old. It seems like they have a mind of their own. But there's interesting energy in here. It's an interesting feeling. There's a lot of mirrors all over the place too. I'll talk about the mirrors in just a second. But why don't we go ahead and stand up? Let's go to the other end where that woman was seen. And there's a chair there if anyone a little bit. There's a lot of mirrors that face each other on the Queen Mary. And mediums and investigators say that when that occurs, it's creating a doorway or a vortex, a portal, or maybe this is how spirits can enter the ship. You know, there's a lot of stories about that. There's been a lot of mediums on board. They say the ship is full of portals and doorways. You know, it's a theory, but who knows? But the mirrors are very mysterious. They hold a lot of secrets. A lot of stories of people looking in a mirror, seeing somebody in the reflection they don't know, they don't recognize, turn around, not there. You know, a lot of stories about that. Also stories of people taking a picture of a mirror, thinking there's nothing there. And later looking back on your picture, finding some type of shape or a shadow, a glow, an orb, something that really sticks out. A lot of them. I mean, not only the mirrors, window reflections, wood reflections, right? Even the reflections inside the elevator. People have talked about. You guys have any questions? Okay, let's keep it going, guys. We got a lot to see. Where the lady was, right? Yeah.
Take a picture of the station.
Shoes on you from the top down.
Now, you know, up there, that's where the captain slept. That's where officers slept. Their quarters was up there. They had a pretty good place, pretty nice room up there. That is all for officers, men in uniforms. You know, up in the bridge, passengers never went up there. It was all for these high-ranking officials, these men in uniform. Now, there's a common story that's been going on for a long time of people witnessing these mysterious men in uniform. These maybe you know, people are witnessing these former captains or former officers A lot of stories of that. People have claimed to run into these men, talk with them, look at their name tag, and realize maybe that might have been a former officer or former captain. Now, you know, there were captains and officers that died on board. Some of them died kind of tragically. There's one guy that we do talk about that it seems like his name shows up a lot. You know, his name has been brought up for many, many decades. Officer William Stark. William Stark was somebody up in the bridge. He was up there doing important business. There was a night where he was all done. It was September 18th of 1949, okay? He was done, he was about to leave, and he ran into the captain of the ship. The captain told him, why don't you go ahead and meet me in the captain's quarters for some drinks? We'll just kind of relax for the night. After that, we're gonna have a big dinner with the rest of the officers. So Stark was very excited about that. He ran down to the captain's quarters, first one to arrive, but there was a young steward in the captain's quarters cleaning up. So he asked this young guy to find him some alcohol. This young guy was looking around all the rooms, couldn't find any alcohol, but eventually opened up a closet and found a clear bottle that appeared to be a bottle of gin. It had some type of clear liquid in it, so he gave it to William Stark. Stark didn't even question what was given to him. He poured himself a glass and drank it right away, realizing very quickly it wasn't alcohol, it was a cleaning fluid called carbon tetrachloride, just stored away in a gin bottle. Pretty bad. It didn't kill him immediately though, it wasn't enough to kill him. He went to a doctor on board. The doctor basically advised him to stay in your room, don't drink alcohol, don't eat a big meal, rest, stay away, just try to take it easy and you're gonna be fine. It wasn't really enough to kill him. But Stark didn't listen to the doctor. He didn't care what the doctor was telling him. He drank all night with the captain and the officers. When they were done with that, they had a big dinner celebration. Not a good idea, because he woke up the next morning violently ill. He got checked into a hospital on board, and just a day later, he died on the ship in one of the hospitals. So, you know, he's that strong connection here to the ship, tragic way to go. Throughout the years, people have claimed to run into a man in a uniform with that name tag, Officer Stark. Kind of mysterious, a lot of stories of that. There's a story of a tour group that went up to the captain's quarters. They were telling this story about Stark. Someone in the group went up to the tour guide later and said, I thought I saw a man with that name tag earlier in the day. Do you have a picture of William Stark? So the tour guide pulled out a picture, and the person said, that's him. I saw this man earlier in the day. That is definitely him. Pretty crazy stuff. Stark could be walking around, greeting guests, talking with people. Maybe he's searching for his lost bottle of alcohol he was trying to get. You know, you might run into one of these men. There are men that do dress like that during the day. They're here. You got Captain James, Officer Paul. Really nice guys. If you run into one of these guys, you think you might be having a normal interaction with one of these guys, but you might maybe later realize they could be a former captain or former officer. So, you know, always check their name tags, guys, okay? All right, follow me. Let's go right over here.
No, it's not.
We're gonna go to the quarters. Where's that? That's Clyde. We didn't walk
through here.
Yeah, we just walked that way.
You're geek.
No, we'll come back. We'll come back, yeah.
Where's cars? Look at this tiny furniture.
Yeah.
I love tiny things for some reason. They have a pool right here.
There is? There's more stuff back there? Come on.
Ah!
Where's your water?
Wow.
Come on, let's go find your water. I want water too.
Come on, do it.
Come here, Yogi.
Párate ahí, pues. AJ, go.
Oh, it's just beating me for the book. Bien putote donde vamos en el video, güey.
Me quita el bell, güey. Crack in the back. Amistad.
I can't
You see
wait
that
to
one?
Wait,
They
what
made
is
fun
this
of.
for?